Hey guys, Caroline here. In this video I'm going to talk about doing offers on tennis, and in particular something called the tennis retirement rules and why it's really important in matched betting. So what I've got on the screen in front of me is an offer from Paddy Power, which is just valid for today. It's the 9th of September today, and later on this afternoon it will be the men's final of the US Open. So this particular offer is it's a refund offer. You get your money back as a free bet if you place a particular bet on this What's Odd Paddy, and if that bet loses. Okay. Now, what happened with this? Sorry about that, got some weird pop-up. What happened with this is I did a similar bet a couple of days ago on the match with Rafael Nadal and Del Potro, who is now in the final. And what happened was Del Potro won the first set, and then Nadal actually retired injured in the last set, which means that Del Potro just went on to win. So this is what happened. He retired in the third set. So this is where something called the retirement rules apply. Now I've got here an article on a website called Team Profit. They're very good, by the way. They give you lots and lots and lots and lots of information about match betting, which is all free. So this article talks about different retirement rules, and basically every bookie and each exchange has a rule, and these are the most common ones. So first set completed means if at least one set from the match is completed, then it stands. If it's match completed, then the entire match has to be completed. And so if this is difficult to explain, but basically if you're betting at a bookie which has a different method to the exchange, you can get into trouble. And they do an example here, funnily enough, using Nadal retiring from injury. But what happened in my case was the bet got voided because it didn't complete, and luckily for me it was the same retirement rules on both the Paddy Power and the exchange that I used, and the bet got voided at both Paddy Power and the exchange. So a stake was returned. It's like the bet never happened. But this particular article is useful because down the bottom it has a list of the various types of rules from each one, and you can simply Google it. If you're using a bookie which you're not sure about, you can Google it and find out what the tennis retirement rules are. But basically what you need to know is the exchanges usually use this: one set completed. If the bookie which you're betting on uses something different, then you need to use a more advanced technique called Dutching, which is something I'm not going to talk about in this particular video. But yeah, this is just something to be aware of if you bet on tennis, because tennis at first glance can look really simple. You know, it's either first guy wins or the second guy wins. You know, there's no draw or anything. Somebody has to win with tennis. It's not like football. So it's quite simple, but in terms of retirement rules, it complicates things. So just be aware of what the retirement rules are for any bookie that you're planning on putting a bet on. So that's really all I wanted to say with this particular video.